Welcome to the inside of Amz-Scraper, and in this video I want to go over just kind of the big picture overview and how it looks when you log into the dashboard. There are a lot of things that kind of pop up, but you'll see that this is actually very user-friendly, and in no time flat you'll get very familiar with navigating throughout this. So the first thing that Amz-Scraper has is they kind of give you a snapshot, and this is not my actual personal account. This is a kind of a dummy account I'm using just for the instructional videos of this. But what you'll see is when you log in, you'll have like the total orders, total sales for the day, total profit, which is nice because you can get a big picture overview of exactly what your store is doing for some of the more advanced Amazon sellers and who you will become as you continue your dropshipping journey with Amz-Scraper. Order defect rate, late shipping rate, kind of all these metrics down here. Now there's kind of two parts to Amz-Scraper. The first part is all these things on the left. And even though there are a lot of tabs on the left, what we're going to use these tabs for is to find profitable items, to basically take competitors that have painstakingly gone out there and found profitable items. We're going to use these tabs to have Amz-Scraper show us their most profitable items so we can then list those items in our store, and then that's what these tabs do. They actually kind of guide us and help us list these items in our store from Amz-Scraper. And then we go all the way down to viewing those items in our store. And you can also kind of keep track of all the competitors you've scraped. Like one of the things I train my team to do is we will scrape, maybe there's like 50 big drop shippers that we scrape their items, right? That have between 1,000 and 20,000 items that they're drop shipping. Well, those drop shippers are going to continue to upload new items to their store. So we might scrape a drop shipper that's got, 10,000 products. We might list 100 of the best products that they have, getting their most profitable items to meet, they can make us a lot of money. Well, in a couple weeks or a month from now, that drop shipper is going to have new items probably that they've listed in their store. So what we can do is we can store those kind of competitors inside this account, and then we can re-scrape them and have Amz-Scraper show us new profitable items that those drop shippers have found that we can then list on our store from Amz-Scraper to make us money. So basically all this is done in these tabs. I'm going to dive into these tabs in deeper videos with you so you can understand them. That's kind of how this works. Then the second thing is the settings. And the settings is where we're going to connect Amz-Scraper to our Amazon store. We're going to set up some other things that are going to govern and kind of set the precedent or the kind of set the rules on how Amz-Scraper is going to run based on your specific situation and kind of how much money you're going to want to make. So that's that. That concludes this video. I'll see you on the next video. There's a couple other things you are going to want to make sure you do though. Amz-Scraper, they do have their own Facebook. First of all, if you look on the bottom right-hand corner, they have them right here, right? So it's this chat thing right here. If you open this up, this is very helpful. If you have any questions, you can contact them. First of all, they have a lot of resources, so a lot of times any questions you have, you can find resources. The other thing that's great about this is if there's anything kind of a little bit more advanced, you can communicate with a live person. I use this a gazillion times when setting up my store, and usually very quickly, sometimes within a half an hour, sometimes within a day. But if I have a question, you can get a live person that knows this software to answer your question for you, so you never have a question that goes unanswered, so you can effectively use the software well. Now, the other thing is Amz-Scraper does have a lot of YouTube videos. There might be a link underneath this video or somewhere that can connect you to their YouTube channel. And they also have their own Facebook group. Again, there might be a video below or somewhere around here to join their Facebook group. So you're in the community, so you can ask any questions in the Facebook group. And Amz-Scraper designed all this with the customer in mind to make sure that you get the most amount from this software as possible. And as you're learning about it and you have any questions, you can get those questions answered quickly so you can continue to effectively grow your dropshipping business on Amazon with Amz-Scraper.